Now fellas, come to my attention, one of the videos got took off, so don't want to repeat myself, but this is a police LIDAR gun from a few years ago, and it fires in infrared, which you don't normally see. This is what the police give you tickets with gay abandon. It's very easy, you know, just sit on the motorway bridge or at the side of the road, or sometimes you're in a van, and it just churns out the tickets, churns out the money for the cops. Here's the signal. So it's a bit amplified here because I use the signal for my gadgets. You know, you probably would have seen my little gadgets, my little black gadgets. It's a very small box, 67mm times 33 times 22 deep, and they do knock out many of these things. I can turn it up as high as you like. I've got the amplification set quite high because I use the signal obviously in my gadgets. I've just got a skeleton one put together. You see, it will go completely off the scale frequently, which isn't necessarily what we want. And this display reads it's 125 Hz and 228 millivolts, which is quite a good signal. On my little units, you may find it hard to believe, but I know because I design them, I make them. It does have amplification of the incoming IR signal. It's actually set just above 4.2 million. So that's why I've got to keep turning the scope down. The little 4-volt signal, you know, it's transformed into something much bigger. But there you go. That's a genuine, made in America police speed gun from a few years ago, and that's the signal you get on a scope. And it's very pleased with this scope. I bought it under some like BS, not well-known brand, and it turned out it was an FNI RSI, which is one of the top makes. Usually over £300. I didn't pay anywhere near that for it, but obviously I've got to have it for my line of work, my hobby, my my Osram laser hobby, which a few of you will know about. Send an email. I'm regularly took off Facebook by certain unjust woke people, but there's usually an email there, or where you can send me a message through Messenger if you're interested. I'm knocking them out. I've got a little production line set up at my house, and I'm knocking them out for, believe it or not, £140 delivered. Because I want to sell a few of them, not the $3,000 or $4,000 plus monthly updates that certain Californian salesmen want to charge you. And don't ever trust these so-called laser testers, by the way. I've met so many people, spoke to so many people who have just installed an expensive system and destroy it with a faulty signal from a cheapo little, worth about 20 cents laser tester. These laser testers are only suitable for testing your dashboard detector. Never ever any anti-laser device. Word from the wise. I've actually had them back off customers where they've installed them and destroyed them, and obviously we don't get the money back because they shouldn't be pointing these defective gadgets at them. You know, no manufacturer will reimburse them for destroying something with a faulty signal cheapo thing. So that's a 1990s police LIDAR gun, an LTI 125 Hz on a scope. Because you can't normally see these signals. They're quite similar in some ways to what your TV remote sends, but these are spike signals. Your TV remote is like a block, a square signal, which I've shown you before. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.